Pressure is backpedaling, backpedaling, backpedaling. Incomplete, right? Incomplete. I think it's incomplete. I have no idea. They're gonna say incomplete, right? What's the flag though? Receive the ball already.
It was a backward pass by the quarterback. Picked up by New England. It'll be first down for the Patriots at the spot of recovery.
What? We get the ball right there?
After all of that,
Isn't that a touchdown though?
We'd have to waste the challenge on that?
That's a touchdown though,
They
right?
called it dead right there. So it's 11 shots in opponent territory.
And I'm assuming y'all go for it, right? If it's like 4th down and like 2.
Got you. May.
There you go.
Let's
I heard
go.
whistles. Touchdown though? I can't even celebrate, bro. I heard like 5 whistles. Huh. Thank you, though.
Oh,
That stands.
not to throw it. Great question. 2nd and 9. Rushing 5. This is a deep throw.
Now that one time I was in the
Patriots.
morning. Let's fucking go. First
You
interception of the season. Kristen Gonzalez.
Patriots, you have mid
Holy
Super Bowl.
fuck. Oh my god.
Congratulations, John. You will be stressing in 3 weeks.
That really broke the sound barrier, really? I don't feel like it was that loud.
yeah, dude, John, it literally broke it. The minute
Holy
he caught
fuck,
it, you broke the
Gonzo.
sound barrier.
Let's go, Gonzo.
Why are you going long?
I mean,
though?
did I
Like,
not?
bro,
I
in
basically
this
called this.
weather-
I basically called this shit earlier. He's gonna got fried in the first drive, and I said, gonna put up Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon got 2 picks. I think got cooked by the 49ers in that first drive. There's one.
Patriots.
After when Bro,
No, you don't. You run the ball. Even if you get 1 yard, is 1 yard better than having them at the 30 or the 40?
Like, I'm sorry, brother.
You get the first down, you lead and just chew the clock.
Nah, but he's saying like if they throw the ball, and what if they pick it?
Mayday! Mayday! Ah! Mayday, nigga! Ah!
There again.
Let's fucking go, Drake May! Whoa! Oh my god, dude! I've never had that high with adrenaline rush. Holy shit! I live for this shit. I really
We're
do.
gonna have a record for breaking the sound barrier in one
I really do
frame.
live for this shit at the end of the day, bro. Leave my first love, bro. Football. Y'all thought that basketball and baseball shit got hot? Just leave my first love, bro. Fuck no. Let's fucking go, man.
Quicksand. What the fuck was that?
I mean, they can't do nothing.
And the Broncos.
He just-
Hey, Broncos. Sore fucking losers. They're trying to pick the spike. Little fucking freaks. Like moving in quicksand. What a. Is that it? Bang! The Patriots are headed to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2019. Man, it's been a long 7 years, man. You know, feels good to be back in the Super Bowl. You know, played a pretty shit game today. Drake May literally, I think, still had more rushing yards than passing yards. But you know, today 0 turnovers, 12th Super Bowl. Take a screenshot of this. Feels good to be back. Rams and Seahawks. I'll be honest. Am I confident against either one of those teams? Especially the Seahawks? Absolutely the fuck not. They just scored 10 points after scoring 16 in the first game against the Chargers. The offense hasn't been that good. Played a very conservative game. Drake May missed a couple of throws. The offense was absolutely shit today, you know. Thank God Ramondre in the fourth quarter stepped up. You know, Drake May. Game-sealing rush, but overall, man, was gonna be back. Officially back in the Super Bowl. Broncos fans have no ill will. Y'all been through there. You know, first actually win in Mile High Stadium against the Broncos in the playoffs. Played a pretty shit game overall, but you know what it is. A W is a W. How does it feel in the Super Bowl? I'll be honest, not as much of a high as I thought it would get, just because the game was pretty shit, to be honest. But not to sound spoiled, but you know, kind of been there before, so it's like it is what it is. But feels good to be back, but job ain't finished. Today, man, I'll be talking about my New England Patriots advancing to the Super Bowl. Wow, I guess those words pinch me. I'm not in a dream. Oh my God, the Patriots are headed to the Super Bowl for the first time in forever. And that forever is 7 years ago. In 2019, against the LA Rams, 13-3. The LA Rams behind you today. Just finished watching that. They just lost to the Seattle Seahawks. And now we get a Super Bowl matchup. I mean, Super Bowl rematch. I mean, it would have been a rematch regardless. But the Seahawks ended up beating them. Hey, man, we got, dude, this is going to be a tough matchup, dude. Seahawks have a great defense. They also have a really good offense. Aaron Donald to play the best game of his life. JSN's that guy. Ken Walker is that guy. They'll sleep on Cooper Kupp. They'll sleep on their tight ends. Like, this team is like that. That secondary, Reek Woolen, Devin Witherspoon, Nick Imawari, Julian Love. But they got dogs. They got whoop whoop. They got some dogs out there. So this is not going to be easy at all. But let's talk about this game. Patriots win today in an absolute snooze fest, 10-7. At a point in the second half of the game, the snow was coming down so badly. You're like, how are you gonna get points up? And you get into field goal range. There were 4 missed field goals by both teams. No, 3. 4. Bill Lutz missed field goal at the end of the first half. Then Borregales missed field goal at the end of the first half. And then Borregales missed another field goal. And then to tie the game up, Bill Lutz from like 54, whatever the hell it was, 46, whatever the hell it was, gets blocked by Leonard Taylor, and also the wind took it away as well. The snow was unbearable. Drake May plays, I mean, by the numbers, the worst game of his NFL career. Broncos defense, y'all like that. My God. It was even worse somehow stat-wise for May than it was against the Texans, which is tough because he was doing a lot of screen passes and wasn't really throwing it deep aside from every blue moon. He was actually going deep and throwing it like short, intermediate, like long, pause, all that. But his accuracy was dog shit today, especially the Kayshon Boutte. My God, it was awful. Ramondre on the ground, I mean, mediocre, around like 3. What was it, like less than like 3 yards a carry? What was it again? It was 2.8 YPC for him overall. Drake May, he ended up winning the game with the game-winning rush on 36, which I was like, run it. Well, not me run it with Ramondre. They got a fake to like a D lineman, linebacker, whoever the hell that was in the Broncos. It was on Drake May. Thankfully, I ran him and then got Benito down and then victory formation. But yeah, Patriots are now 17-3, 1 win away from winning the Super Bowl. Going against the Seahawks is going to be incredibly tough. I believe we're 18 or 19, whatever the hell the stat is, with Milton Williams and Gonzo. We're like 16-1 with Gonzo by himself this season. Great defense in the snow game. The second half of the game, my God, it was brutal. May, he missed some big time throws, but in the end of the game, when it mattered most, did Drake May come through? He did. Am I gonna give him a lot of credit for this? Will I be retweeting Slinger to the ball, other quarterbacks and propping up him? A couple from here to there, but it isn't. I feel a little empty inside because we get the Super Bowl, that's cool and all, and not like anything over the team or anything like that. Absolutely the fuck not. But we didn't play our best game, and also the game against Jarrett Stidham, who now 3 minutes in the video I'm talking about. Backing quarterback for the Broncos, formerly the Patriots and the Raiders. I think they don't know him like the back of his hand. And you know, we started off with a dot to my Mims over Gonzo, and Gonzo gets beat by something for a touchdown. I'm like, oh shit, he got all the swagger, he got this and that. Oh shit, I guess that's demonic defense in Mile High Stadium with the altitude and this and that and the third. And with that defense and that O-line, oh my God, y'all been hiking them up. Y'all been turning to Twitter avies. You know that picture of LeBron. No players ever come back from 3-1. You got the headphones. You got the glasses. They turn that to Stidham. They call him Stiddy. This, that, and the third. Stiddy gonna do this to that. Go to the Super Bowl. He gonna put it on for the back of quarterbacks. And then Jarrett Stidham today. Before I get to the stats, 133 yards. Game was a pick to that boy Gonzo, and he fumbled. Forced by Ellis and recovered by Elijah Ponder. Baltimore had a massive sack. Ellis with that big time play on Stidham to get the Patriots momentum, and then gift wrap a May 6-yard rushing touchdown. But May, man, you gotta be better, especially those passes to Boutte. That play at the end of the first half was brutal. But dude, he threw the ball how many times today? Jamie threw the ball today 21 times. I mean, he took some bad sacks. Could have been even worse, to be honest. Thankfully, he didn't turn the ball over. He didn't fumble. Thank God. Will Kimmy got beat a couple of times now. I saw one rep now, one out of many that at least see decently. had a nice rep and beat down Nick Benito, but Nick Benito made Campbell was basically his bitch today. A couple plays just forced, made a throw the ball, and then one of the plays, on multiple occasions he forced Campbell to throw made a little ball because of Campbell's inability to stop him and get in front of him. But yeah, Baltimore had a big time sack today. Shout out to Matt Collins, welcome. 2 catches today for 51 yards. He did his thing. Hunter Henry had a couple. He had one bad drop, but it was all right. Overall, just not a big passing game. The run game today wasn't that great. The defense, Quick Woodson had a nice play. Gonzo outside can be for that touchdown. Had a pretty good game. Elijah Ponder with the recovery. Leonard Taylor, the third, basically blocking the kick and talking about was no Diddy after that. Shout out to bro. Anybody else I want to shout out off the top of my head? Let me quickly look at things real quick, then I'll look into my notes. Chason had a couple quarterback hits. He had a couple pressures. Jalen Hawkins, Milton Williams running a play where Drake May barely got a QB stick. I still don't know how the hell he got that. Colin Davis was pretty solid today. Marcus Jones had a nice pass breakup. Robert's playing. Hopefully he's good to go. Lions of Vi missed, I want to see a couple tackles. Outside of that, I think that was it for the most part. Punting wise, Bryce Behringer, 32 and 33 yard punts. If I speak, better school had a pretty solid game today. But off the top of my mind, Drake May needs to play better. The run game needs to be better. The defense, as normal, stout. I'll give some grades to the Broncos, backup quarterback, and Snow game. But man, as soon as that sits at 10-7, they both missed field goals. We know that game was over. And then Gonzo with that game in and pick. I mean, throw say in my life. Ain't nobody messing with him down here in New England, bro. Gonzo might have fried you, but you got that Quinyon Mitchell special. Got fried by the Marcus Robinson for a long ass play and a touchdown, and got 2 picks in off the game. Now they did lose the game, so not fully the Quinyon Mitchell special, but shout out to Gonzo, because y'all were frying him that Trollless Manic Clip. Christian Gonzalez playing today, and then after that, I didn't see y'all. Do it up. Hey, come outside, Stiddy FC. But yeah, it feels weird because I really don't have any ill will towards Broncos, man. I have a couple of bookmarks I'll get into tonight. But I have a lot on my plate. Just finished watching the NFC Championship game. Obviously doing this right now, recording this video. Eventually, go eat. Probably watch a couple of these Patriots videos. I haven't watched post game. I haven't watched anything, any reactions. I haven't watched any of that, so I haven't seen anything outside of Twitter clips I've seen. Shout out to that boy Milton Williams. Shout out to that boy Leonard Taylor. Shout out to that boy Bow Spillane. Shout out to that boy Caleb Von Chase. I saw a couple of clips today. Stephon Diggs ahead of the Super Bowl. Drake May in his second year ahead of the Super Bowl before Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Tears. Then I have to eat and then write an article about this right before I knock out. So it's a long day ahead of me. I was sure I go through a couple of bookmarks, but it felt naughty. Backup quarterback, tough ass game. Didn't play a good offensive game today for the third straight time, by the way. Again, we're going up against really good defenses. Probably the second or third best defense in the NFL. We're going with another top 3 defense in the NFL. So you got the Chargers, top 10 defense. Texans, best defense. Broncos, second or third best defense. And then Seahawks, Super Bowl, second or third best defense. So, these guys with this Mickey Mouse clubhouse, come outside, it's fun outside. That's cool and all, but this defense is... We're going to a defensive gauntlet. Now, what's tough about the Seahawks is you don't get to the Super Bowl by luck. Now, people are like, they made the Super Bowl. You just get to the all time. You don't get the Super Bowl by luck, This is in the college football playoffs where TCU can sneak in like pods in the NBA being like on the Eddie Links fucking troll. Eddie Links, bro, yeah. We gotta beat Eddie Links, dude, please. We gotta beat that for you. He's the most obvious Seahawks fan. Anyways, what's it called? They love it, the money. Just fucking more. I got everything I ever prayed for. What's it called? Yeah, this Seahawks offense is like that. The run game is like that. The passing game is like that. Sam Darnold's played the best game of his career. It played him in 2 weeks. Drake May needs to be better, and it's not going to get easier against another very, very stout Seahawks defense. Another elite upper echelon defense. Now, what's going to be tough? It's somewhat better is the weather. Going from New England, Colorado, and then now in California and Santa Clara where the 49ers play. So... no concerns. No excuses for Drake May, which I've been saying this whole time, so I'm not incredibly high, and I've been hyping him up and things like that. He threw for less than 100 yards today. He threw for 86 yards and won a game on 10 completions. But yeah, that's my note. So, yeah. Corey Durden had a good stuff on the second play of the game on R.J. Harvey. First 2 defensive plays were great against the run. Williams and Elijah Pond with great pressure on third down. Man was still a pick, quote-unquote. Schooler had a nice tackle for the teams right after that on the second drive of the game for the Patriots. I believe, maybe the first drive, I forgot. Gonzo gets fried by Mims, and then Gonzo, he got a shake back after that. Sometimes I think really did shake back. Good pass breakup by PS2 on Kayshawn Booty. Then Will Smith gets put on his knees by Nick Benito. And then Spillane gets injured. Bad sack taken by Drake May on second down. And then a bad throw at Ramondre's feet on third down. Third reception allowed by Gonzo in the first quarter by Evan Ingram. End of the first quarter. Good stop by Craig Woodson. Morgan Moses gets beat by Jonathan Cooper for a sack. Matt Collins bobbles for a huge first down, though. Thankfully, return of the Mac Warriors come out to play. Mac Collins came out to play, baby. Come on now. Christian Ellis forced fumble on Stidham, which is absolutely massive. Recovered by Elijah Ponder. May rushing touchdown to make it 7-7, 2:10 remaining in the second quarter. Baltimore got a sack beating the All-Pro first team recipient Quinn Miners. Catch the ball, Hunter Henry. Will Campbell, false start. Jack Gibbons then gets beat by RJ Harvey. Like, dude, you gotta make this tackle, dude. Holy shit. It's that Drewski meme in a Patriots uniform, dude. Tackle. Will Lutz kick is no good thing in the first half, and then Morgales makes a 63-yarder. A long field goal, and it's also just terrible weather conditions, so get some grace, I guess. Drake May had 41 passing yards in the first half and 45 in the second half, if I speak. Borregales, yep. Solid return to open up the second half by Dearness Johnson, finally, and then Diggs caught a pass finally. Mayday, good rush for a decent amount of yardage in the third quarter. What's it called? Moses, Morgan Moses also gets a beat then by Jonathan Cooper for a sack on Drake May. He just didn't finish the rep. Like, he had him initially, and then at the last second, May still didn't let go of the ball, and then Cooper comes out of nowhere and cleaned up through sacks Drake May. The McDaniels had a troll play call to Ramondre Stevenson. And then May, I don't know what the hell that was. It was like a fake handoff or whatever. And he gets out to wait the last second. I don't know what the fuck that was. After somehow getting a first down on the fourth down play with May at quarterback and Milton Williams and Kyrus Tonga on offense. Like, I don't know what that was. And Big May's awful balance on that play. The Broncos makes a field goal, thankfully. Mac Hollins! Flea flicker from Drake to somebody to whoever. Boom. Caught by Mac Hollins for 31 yards. Shout out to that boy. Return of the Mac. That's why people are like, oh, why you hyping up Mac Hollins? Why you hyping he's back? Leave me receiver today. If you don't watch Patriots football, you're like, why are they hyping up a guy looking at stats? Why are you hyping up Mac Hollins, bro? This brother reeks. He's a performative guy. He's not that good. I was like, when you got him, like, oh, brother, Mac Hollins taking reps away from this, that, and the third. Mac Hollins is the third best receiver on this Patriots team. It goes Stephon Diggs, Kayshawn Boutte, and Mac Hollins. Sorry, Pop Douglas and Kyle Williams. This guy right here, Mac Hollins, man, he can ball. Feed him the rock, man. Feed him the rock. And then Borregales, 46-yard field goal, unfortunately, believe he missed. Also, can I say one thing as well? Why did we not target? I'm gonna look up this Riley Moss. Am I tripping? I don't remember us at all going at Riley Moss, and he said himself coming into this game after being asked the question that he would expect to be thrown after. But I vividly remember us throwing at Pat Surtain more than we threw at Riley Moss. So I'm very confused. Riley Moss said the snow slowed the game down, which it did, but that's also for both sides as well. I have no idea. Like I have no ideas at all. Like, why did we not target Riley Moss more? Like, you know, I don't think Riley Moss is bad, but he's clearly a few notches below Pat Surtain. And I have no idea at all why they didn't target him more than they thought. And Nick Beatles after the game talking about what's it called? Do you don't think the better team won today? Nigga, you are in Cancun, unfortunately. But yeah, 2 tackles today overall. I have no idea. I don't know at all. I have no idea. But yeah, just generally have no idea. I talked about Spawning Riley Moss, so up pretty good on coverage. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't target Riley Moss in coverage more. I don't know what happened during there, but yeah. Mainly Ramondre slipped, so it was basically a handoff to Ramondre. He slips right before the ball gets handed to him. Thankfully, he holds up to the ball, and then he slips for negative yards. Like, what the hell that was? And then Will Lutz missed the field goal. Thank God! Leonard Taylor blocked it as well. Shout out to that boy Leonard Taylor. Gonzo gets a game-winning big on Jarrett Stidham. Come here, boy. Let's fucking go. Drake May 7-yard rush for a first down. Big deal for Rangers to make it to the Super Bowl. But again, I don't feel as great as I should be. Like, I wasn't as loud today as I should be. So much so that people Like, oh, like, my mom, like, I'm always loud about these games, things like that nature as well. She's like, oh, are you fine? Like, I didn't hear you being that loud today. Like, oh, this game is the Super Bowl, right? I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know. I kind of feel like defeated. Not that on the Super Bowl match or anything like that. I mean, I'm scared shitless of if it was either Rams or Seahawks, but now with the Seahawks, my God, that defense and that offense, my God. But like I've been saying, whatever happens at the end of the day. But yeah, just wasn't an exciting game. Wasn't anything to be excited about. I mean, they gave me a pick on Gonzo. That was cool. Then the last play, the victory formation that Drake made ran for first down. That was cool. But backup a quarterback in a game you should have won. Not to take anything away from the Broncos. They have a phenomenal team. My God. Elite offensive line. Elite defense. If anything, you gotta upgrade the weapons though. Holy shit. Like Cortland Sutton is fine, but Marvin Mims is fine like wide receiver 3. Probably need a wide receiver 2. Maybe thinking that's Pat Bryant or something like that. I don't know, but you have your wide receiver 1, wide receiver 3. You need to get that boy J.K. Dobbins back. J.K. Dobbins on a 1-year contract. I'm not gonna lie, man. We clear. We absolutely clear. He's on a 1-year deal for $2 million. Yep, that was a steal. We clear R.J. Harvey. I'm not a big R.J. Harvey guy personally. He was fine today. Nothing against him, but I'm just, he's not on my agenda personally. But Patriots legends, man. We did this for you, man. We did this for you. We did this for you. I'll get into that at the end of the game. A couple guys was like, well, my dog earlier, we gotta bring back a couple guys, man, to the Super Bowl. I saw Nick was on the podcast talking about if the Patriots win, he's gonna be at the game. Pull up, Nikovich. Pull up, buddy. We saw you on the Chris Long Green Light podcast. Pull up, buddy. Yeah, Patriots win 10-7. Let's get into the stats. Drake made today 10 of 21, 86 yards. Took 5 sacks, 21 yards in total. Had a QBR of 62.5 and a RTG of 58.8. Mr. O's. But then the first up the booty. Just the connection booty day, he just wasn't that good. A couple overthrows today as well. He overthrew booty as well. Like, went after PS2 twice. One of them pass breakup. The other one was incomplete. Not targeting Riley Moss. Like, I don't know if guys just weren't getting open or something like that as well. But, dude, holy shit, man. Leg saved them, though. Ramondre Stevenson, 25 carries, 71 yards, 2.8 YPC, going a 12-yard rush. Did enough, I guess. I mean, he ended up getting, 4 or whatever yards to make it third and 6. And then May ran for it past the defensive lineman, whoever the hell that was. Amen. Drake May, 10 for 65, including a touchdown to tie the game up in the end of the first half right here. 11 shots in opponent territory.
And I'm assuming y'all go for it, right? If it's 4th down and 2.
Got you. May!
There you go.
Let's
I heard
go.
whistles. Touchdown now? I can't even celebrate, bro. I heard 5 whistles. Thank you, though.
Oh,
That stands. Travion Henderson, 3 for 5. Travion, man, he's had a very disappointing, dude. Our first and second round picks have had a very disappointing playoffs, man. Travion really hasn't been shit the first 3 games. Will Campbell struggled the first 3 games. Don't worry though. Craig Woodson made up for it. Dude, it's tough, man. Because we were having up this draft class, and then especially Travion, man. Kyle Williams really hasn't shown anything in the playoffs. Hey, this is where you lead on the veterans. Regular season lead on the rookies, I guess. The guys that have been here, even though some of them haven't been here, especially at this point, unless you're Milton Williams. We lean on them, but learning experiences, I guess, at the end of the day. Mac Hollins, 2 for 51. Shout out to that dude, Mac Hollins. Stephon Diggs, 5 for 17. Hunter Henry, 2 for 12. Kayshawn Booty, 1 for 6. Mario Douglas, 0 for his 1 target. And Ramondre, I wasn't able to corral any of his 2 targets. Elijah Ponder recovered a fumble that was forced by that boy, Christian Ellis, right here. Pressure is backpedaling. Incomplete, right? Incomplete? I guess incomplete. I have no idea. I guess incomplete, right? What's the flag, though?
The flag is down. Ellis put the pressure on. You just talked about that before the snap, Tony. But you can't turn the ball.
No, really.
Does that ball
Whatever,
go
bro.
forward? Because if it goes backwards,
Let's proceed the ball
after
together.
discussion on the field, it was a backward pass by the quarterback. Picked up by New England. It'll be first down for the Patriots at the spot of recovery.
What? If we get the ball right there?
After all of that,
Isn't that a touchdown, though?
they reversed their own call. Yeah,
We'd have to waste a challenge on that?
They blew that dead. He can't get the advancement.
That's a touchdown, though,
Or they
right?
called it dead right there.
The ball at the spot of where they possessed it.
Other than that, we also got a pick to seal the game-winning interception. But other than that, boy, Gonzo Locks, one of the best cornerbacks in football. All pro him and Pro Bowl him right now. That boy Gonzo with a heat ball. Game in pick by Gonzo right here.
Second and 9. Rushing 5. This is a deep throw.
Gonzo! Now that one time out in the morning. Let's fucking go! First interception of the season. Christian Gonzalez.
Patriots, you have mid
Holy
Super Bowl.
fuck! Oh my god!
Congratulations, John. You will be stressing in 3 weeks.
That really broke the sound barrier. Really? I don't feel like it was that loud.
Yeah, dude, John, it literally broke it. The minute
Holy
he caught
fuck,
it, you broke the
Gonzo.
sound barrier.
Let's go, Gonzo.
Why are you going long?
I mean,
though?
did I
Like,
not?
bro,
I
in
basically
this
called this.
weather-
I basically called this shit earlier. He's gonna got fried in the first drive, and I said, gonna put up Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon got 2 picks. I think got cooked by the 49ers in that first drive. There's one.
Patriots.
Shout out that boy Gonzo. Love and adore him. He's an absolute dog. But yeah, let's get into the rest of the stats for the defense. Leading tackle today, Carlton Davis II, coming off a concussion from last week. 2 picks and 3 flags, only 2 DBIs and a holding. 7 tackles. Gonzo with 6 tackles, and Marcus Jones with 6 tackles as well as Jack Gibbons with 6 tackles. Tayshaun had 5. Yeah. Sack today from that. Wow. Why do I not remember that sack? Apparently from Christian Gonzalez today. What? Gonzo had a sack today? What? There was a stat earlier about Christian Ellis. For the life of me, I can't remember that play. For the life of me, I can't remember that sack by Christian Gonzalez. Am I high? Like, I was reading an article on Stadium Rant. Quick shout out. But wow, why do I not remember that interception? I mean, why do I not remember that sack by Christian Gonzalez? Wow. Wow. Gonzalez also added on a sack on Stidham for good measure. Like what? That's incredible. Like what? Shout out to Gonzo. Wow. So even more credit, I guess. Toasted on the first drive, but a sack and an interception for one of the game's best. Fierce Demon. But yeah, sack today from Gonzo, a sack today from Christian Ellis, and a sack today from Christian Barmore. Pass deflections, we had 4. We had I don't know why screen really went down on this side. Anyways, what's it called? Tackles for loss, we had 4. We had 1 from Christian Gonzalez, 1 from Christian Ellis, 1 from Kyrus Tonga, 1 from Christian Barmore. Pass deflections, we had 3. 1 from Christian Gonzalez, 1 from Marcus Jones, 1 from Craig Woodson. Quarterback hits, we got 7. We had 2 from Craig Woodson, 1 from Christian Ellis, 1 from Christian Barmore, 2 from Milton Williams, and 1 from Elijah Ponder. Guys with the pick, Johnson 2 for 59 in the punt returns. Shout out to kick return, shout out to bro. Mojo 1 for 2 in the punt returns. Orlando 1 for 3, 63 and 46 yards per miss, including a 23-yarder that he made. Bears in their punts, couple shit punts at the end, 32 and 33. 8 for 303, including a 45-yard punt earlier in the first half of the game, I presume. Now on to these Broncos statistics. Jared Stidham, 17 to 31, 133 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 3 sacks allowed for 31 yards in total. QBR of 19.6 and a RTG of 63. Steady Advies, where the fuck are you? RJ Harvey, 13 for 37. I'm not gonna lie, but I was scared to listen to him in the first half, especially in the first quarter. Dude, he was looking poised. He was looking confident. I'm like, oh, brother, there we go. But RJ Harvey, though, 13 to 37, 2.8 YPC. We clamped those Patriots defense, FC. We clamped those. Our run defense is stout. We got a tough matchup coming with Kenneth Walker, so not going to hoot our horn too big, but that's tough. Jared Stidham on the ground, 4 for 23. McLaughlin, 4 for 11. Beatty, 1 for 4. Adam Prentice, I believe with the fullback, I'm guessing, 1 for 3. And then Pat Bryant, 1 for 1. I think he went out early in the game with a hamstring or whatever injury. Hopefully he's good. Come off concussion last week, unfortunately. Somehow was able to play. Unfortunately went down. Mims, the demon himself, wide receiver 3. Mims, 4 for 62, including the 52-yard play on Gonzo's head. RJ Harvey, 4 for 22. Evan Ingram, 2 for 19. Sutton, 3 for 17. LeJordan Humphrey, 1 for 5. Elijah Moore, they even though he was on the Broncos, thought he was still a Bill. Went for 4. Former Jets, though. People forget, not me, though, not me. People forget as well. Former Brown. People forget, though, not me, not me, not me. Pat Bryant 1 for 2. Jaleel McLaughlin 1 for 2. Stidham fumble and he lost it. Recovered by, obviously, that boy Elijah Ponder. Forced by that boy Christian Ellis. Leading tackler today, 1 nuts. Alex Singleton with 10. With 12. Talanoa Hufanga, 49ers a legend. He had 7 as well as Iyamu. I really don't know how to pronounce his name. Because I know Donovan Ariza or Donovan Izero. It's something like that. You get the gist, though. Iyoma Uwazuriki? I have no idea. Shout out to Roto, 7 tackles. Sacks today. They had 1.5 from DJ Jones. They got a sack from Zach Allen. Half a sack from Malcolm Roach. 1 sack from Q Robinson. 1 sack from Jonathan Cooper as he beat Morgan Moses. And yeah. Tackles for loss, he had 8. 1 from Talanoa Hufanga. 2 from DJ Jones. 2 from Malcolm Roach. 1 from Jonah Ellis, brother of Patriots linebacker Christian Ellis and Falcons linebacker Caden Ellis, with a K actually. So shout out to bro. That's a pretty decent from for Broncos fans. Q Robinson had 1 tackle for loss. 1 from Jonathan Cooper. And yep, pass deflections, they had 3. 2 from Talanoa Hufanga. 1 from Pastor Tanda second. And yep, quarterback hits, they had 7. 2 from DJ Jones. 1 from Zach Allen. 2 from Malcolm Roach. 1 from Q Robinson. 1 from Jonathan Cooper. And yeah, no picks, no receptions, no turnovers forced, even in the snow, by the Denver Broncos today. But Josh Allen just had, and the Bengals had 5. But he had 4 picks and Jacob took fumble once. We cannot relate, Mr. Allen. We cannot relate. But then we stack those dubs around here. Tyler Beatty, 1 for 20 on the kick returns. Marvin Mims, 3 for 8 on the punt returns. Will Lutz, over 2 on field goals. He did hit an extra point, though. He missed the 50-something and the 40-something. It was like 56 or 54, and then he missed the 46-yarder. On the punt returns, the punts, Jeremy Crawshaw. It's the first time I've heard. I honestly had no idea. I'm usually pretty good at knowing everybody. I'm surprised I didn't know that was their punter, Jeremy Crawshaw. Sounds like Crenshaw. Shout out All-American if you know, you know. 6 punts today for 309 yards. Holy shit. Only a punt fest. 14 combined punts. Like I was talking about earlier. We got to invite some of the Patriots legends to the game for the Super Bowl. Like I mentioned, what's his name? Nick Vitsetti will pull up on the Green Light podcast with Chris Long. I was looking at Patriots legends since like 2000s. And I was just going back and forth like, oh, yeah, because we have the all-decade team. It makes it pretty easy to go through it. We got to invite Matt Light. We got to invite Logan Mankins, Troy Brown. The former receiver coach didn't really work well, but, no harm, no foul. Randy Moss, obviously Wes Welker if he wants to. Tom Brady, he didn't be at the game regardless. I think he's holding on Fox. Corey Dillon maybe potentially. Or just Seymour, Vince Wilfork, William McGinnis, Mike Vrabel, Teddy Bruschi, Ty Law. Maybe Asante Samuel, but definitely Rodney Harrison. Did you see Samuel backing up Drake? Man, shout out to bro. Lloyd Malloy would have mattered as well. No, gotta give me some grace. A couple of offensive linemen on here that I'm not too, I don't really know because that's before my time, unfortunately. Nick Kaxer or Kazook. 46 years old. Shout out to bro. Obviously, I think I said Matt Life. I didn't. Obviously, Matt Light. Joe Andruzzi, 50 years old. Shout out to bro. Dan Coppin, the center. Also, Benjamin Coates, the center as well. I know he's not on the list that I'm mentioning, but shout out to bro. Ben. Dan Coppin. Dana Graham, who I'm not. He's 47 years old. Shout out to bro. I do see him wearing the Broncos. I do see him. First thing I saw is him signing a Broncos helmet, so I'm not too sure. Shout out to bro, though. Shout out to bro. But yeah, we gotta get Adam Vinatieri. Kevin Falk, maybe if you want to be down there. Pull up, man. Bill Belichick. I need you, Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, we need you, go. Any former Patriots want to come by? Matt Judon. Swing on by, Demon. Yeah, man. Let me see. Anybody else I'm missing off the top of my head? Not off the top of my head. I'm obviously looking through this league before my time. I'm only 23 years old, but I'm not a fucking fossil. Yeah, all-time team New England Patriots. Patriots Hall of Fame. Julian Edelman, obviously. Maybe want to come through. Danny Amendola. Dante Carnecchia. Old lineman demon coach. Come through, Big Bo. Anybody else? Did I see William McGinnis? If not, William McGinnis, obviously. Drew Bledsoe, maybe a little, because can't touch my Brady a little bit after the injury, but if you want to come through, get my big bro. Again, I mentioned Ben Coates, come on down. And after that, a couple linebackers, offensive linemen that I'm not familiar with, so shout out to them and all. Patriots are legends, apparently. Just before my time, like elementary, middle school, and things of that nature as well. Shout out to bro, though. Well, again, I'm going to look through this list. Tom Brady, Jim Nance, our running back. Jim Nance, there's a black Jim Nance out there? Jesus. Fullback, Mosi Tatupu. Wide receiver, Wes Welker. Wide receiver, Stanley Morgan. Tight end, Ben Coates. Offensive tackle, Matt Light. Offensive tackle, Bruce Armstrong. Offensive guard, John Hanna. Offensive guard, Logan Mankins. Yep. I think he left us. Or was that Nate Solder that left us for the John? I think it was Nate Solder. Center, John Morris. Defensive end, Richard Seymour. Defensive end, Larry Eisenhower. Defensive tackle, the GOAT. We own. Butt fumble man, Mark Sanchez. And we eat turkey legs on Thanksgiving. Finns Wilfork. Outside linebacker, Andre Tippett. Outside linebacker, Willie McGinnis. GOAT. Inside linebacker, Steve Nelson. Inside linebacker, Nick Conti. Shout out to bro. Cornerback, Tyler. GOAT. Just what got into like last week, I think. Cornerback, Mike Haynes. Safety, Lawyer Malloy. Safety, Ron Hall. Carry Admiral Venturi. Punter, Rich Camarillo. In Troy. But now some of these are black and white, so I want to make sure that they are still with us. With all due respect, shout out to Brodo. Safety, Ron Hall. Ron Hall, Patriots. Ron Hall was 80 years old. Shout out to the GOATs. My dog is still out here with a shout out. Oh my, what a demon, bro. What a demon. The other guy that was in black and white, it was, I believe a punter. Yeah, Rich Camarillo. Let me see. Let me catch up on Rich Camarillo. Rich Camarillo is 66 years old. Shout out to bro. Shout out to bro. Man, y'all pull up, man. Y'all pull up. Why not let it fly? And obviously returner, Troy Brown. Yeah, let me look through these stats like I always do with the tail of the game. Take it with a grain of salt. It's about a half hour into this. Gonna be even more with the post-edit pre-videos. Let's get into it though. Total yards, 206 to the Broncos, 181. Passing yards, 65 to Noah's cap because we had 86 to their 102. Rushing yards, 141 to their 79. Yards per play, 3.2 to their 3.1. First downs, 12 to their 11. Third down, 6 for 18. They were 4 for 14. Fourth down, 1 for 1. They were 0 for 1. Total play, 64 to their 58. Sacks allowed, 5. They allowed 3. Punts, 8 for us, 6 for them. Panther yard, 1 for 5. That was a soft start on Will Campbell. 2 for 5. That was on them. Fumbles lost. They allowed... they lost a fumble. They threw a pick. We didn't. Time position 33-09 for us. 26-51 for them. Including a massive 8-minute drive up in the third quarter. Only ended up in a field goal, but still. Broncos touched with the 23-yard field goal. But someone's like, oh, this bitch made it and winning this game. So, Fizz, baby. You owe me, buddy. Tackles 32 to their 29. Field goals 1 for 3. They were 0 for 2. Red zone, we were 1 for 2 and they were 1 for 2. So, hey. Fairs, Demons. But yeah, we know we go up against the Seattle Seahawks. It's going to be tough, man. They have a great offense, a great defense, and a quarterback who just played the best game of his life. And it mattered most in the best game of his life, so. Well, Drake may just throw for 86 yards. They turned the ball over at least, though. But, yeah. Offensive line. What we see? Mel Williams, Christian Barmore having another game. Gonzo. You need the game of your life. I want him glued to JSN. I'm not saying he'll stop JSN because Jason is possibly like wide receiver 1 in the NFL. It's him and Puka Nacua duking it out. And of course, they're in the same division. So, just absolute demons. They play each other 3 times this season now. Puka got 225 in the L and JSN. You know, Puka. That touchdown was absurd. My God. One day won't be, in my opinion. And obviously, those Jettas and Chase and things of nature as well. Then we got Stephon Diggs, who. Is this case set before or after the Super Bowl? Or I may never know. Shout out to Cardi B as well. Shout out to the GOAT. Shout out to the GOAT. Patriots win 10-7, headed to the Super Bowl, AFC Championship, first dub in Mile High Stadium against them. You know, apparently they said former Bronco quarterback. Again, don't tell me on this. What's his name? Jake Plummer or some shit beat Tom Brady and the Patriots. I don't know how the hell that was possible. Shout out to Berto. Let me look at Jake Plummer. He's a one-time Pro Bowler, 161 picks to 161 touchdowns. Cool. Led the league twice with 24 and 20 picks. 24 and 99 as the 25-year-old quarterback for the Cardinals, and then 2004 as the 30-year-old quarterback for the Broncos. And he finished off at 30 years old with 11 touchdowns and 13 picks. So that's cool, I guess. 69-67 record, so pretty mediocre. And we lost to that, apparently. I apparently found out that Dion Branch won 2005 Super Bowl MVP against the Eagles with like 10 or like 8 something catches, like 130 or something yards. Like, that's right before my time. I was league 3 years over the time. Give me some damn grace. But yeah, Patriots FC hit a Super Bowl. Not bittersweet, but obviously doing this without Bo Nix. You wanted to see that. Commanders fans that are talking their shit. You can't, unfortunately. Like, the only thing you had over the draft class is that you made it to the NFC Championship game. We made the Super Bowl in our second year. Tears! In a defensive gauntlet. On the road. In a snow game. In 2 games. Fucking tears! But yeah, Patriots on the Super Bowl. Again, I'm not as hype as I should be. Not like, oh, you didn't deserve to be there. Easy schedule, this and the third. I don't know. Not to sound spoiled, but we've been there before. 2019 the last time, 7 years ago. I'm not 23, I was 16 or 15. Probably 15 at the time. So it's been a little while. 16 or... Probably 16 or 15, yeah. Yeah. Because born in August, yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to watch these videos. Man, it's gonna be beautiful. The tears on my timeline. Oh my god. I'm seeing Dolphins come out of the woodworks. Y'all bet there's niggas that even won a single playoff game my entire existence, bro. Oh man. Bills fans. Tears. Other than that, I don't know really hate what this Rams fan. I mean, y'all can hate what y'all on the fucking couch now. Other than that, Commanders fans, I mean, they have this weird vendetta against the draft classes. Oh, it's my weird highway. Jenny Daniels FC, Jenny Daniels Ramsey. Anyways, so be in a bowling year too. Pick your man's up with all due respect. Anyways, yeah. But other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. This is my Twitch, Twitter, and stuff like this. Benny Boy John. Also follow me on Instagram and Stadium Rant article. Maybe sometime tomorrow morning. Catch up on that. Uploading ethical TikToks. We grinding. Discord, you know. But Benny Boy John, if you guys did the video, Patriots, FC, let's fucking go. Back in the Super Bowl. If you guys did enjoy the video, let's fucking go, Patriots! And I'm out, man. Peace!